My Life by Jasmine Brown. Being me is not always easy. It's actually very difficult for someone who would not understand a preacher's daughter life. I've had many disagreements and a lot of misunderstanding in my life. I've always thought the only thing I could do was to go to church. I did not feel like hanging out with my friends from school was the right thing for a church girl to do. My parents were so strict on my sisters and me that we didn't even feel comfortable in other places, like going to school parties and going to the school dances, or even being amongst friends that were not in our church circle. We would always wonder what others around us would think about us. That was the point where I became so tired of everyone calling me preacher's daughter that I began to rebel on the one thing I only knew because I wanted to feel like any other teenage girl. I started feeling like an outcast, and I also felt like I had a lot of catching up to do. Because of the fact that I could not wear certain clothes, I would pack clothes in my book bag and change my outfit when I got to school. Even though I knew that this was wrong, I just felt like I had to do it to be looked at. I would also wear makeup at a young age, knowing that my parents wouldn't approve. And when I got home, I knew that I had to take it off. As I would walk into the house, I would look down so my mom would not see my face. I would rush to the restroom and just rub my face until it was practically red. I also felt like I was an outcast at my school because when my friends would ask me to go places with them, I knew I had to turn it down because I had to go to church every Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. And it would seem like those were the days they would want to go places. I would brush them off by saying, "Girl, I have a lot of homework to do," or even say, "I have somewhere to go with my parents," knowing that I just had an appointment at my church. As I got older and entered high school, there were so many temptations that were so hard to not get over. I knew I had the choice to go the right way or to go the wrong way. There were boys who were so persuasive that I would actually want to believe them. Then some words of wisdom would come back and tell me that this is just another temptation. I had to think about things and continue to do what was right. One factor that helped me make a decision was that I didn't want to break my family's heart or my church families. I felt so pressured to please everyone, so pressured to make everyone not give up on me, that it started holding me back from the person that I was truly. I came to a conclusion that God loves you just the way you are. I began to break out of my shell and began to fly. When I graduated from high school, I knew then I had to be myself. I wanted to show others that I can still be that person without having to please them. People then got to see the real me, the new and improved preacher's daughter, and it felt absolutely great for them to accept me for who I was. Being me is difficult, yes, I know, but I had to realize that it's okay to be a church girl or a preacher's daughter as long as I know myself. I can happily say that I know myself and I wouldn't change it for the world because being me is the only person I know how to be. I had to learn that if others did not accept me for whom I was or for whom I am today, then I couldn't worry about them because I only can be me.